Let's take a look at how to delete a service job, especially with tech time logged against it, because this can be tricky. So we'll head over into this Sandbox account here. Let's look at some active orders that we can remove. Let's look at this one right here for Bobby Bob Bob. Now, in the case of Black Pearl, deleting a service order isn't as simple as pressing the big delete button. Now, this is often because there have been so many factors contributed to it at this point. Perhaps there's been technician time logged. Perhaps there's been a deposit. Just pressing the erase all button at this point is a little bit dangerous to have that button sitting there. So if you do need to strip down a service job and delete it, that's exactly what needs to happen. So looking at this one, let's look at it layer by layer. So it looks on the bottom like we have a deposit. Well, first of all, that deposit needs to be refunded. And let's go ahead and now refund that deposit. It looks like on our pick list, everything is received. Now let's look at this parts and accessories. It looks like there may have been some parts on a merchandise that went into service, but either way at this stage, we can remove it. You want to be able to remove every item. Now let's look at the service job itself. We have all of our concerns, we have an appointment booked, the units checked in, but in this case, we are going through and deleting this service job. We even have the customer approval, but perhaps this at this stage just needs to all disappear. So the first thing that needs to happen is you do need to have the permissions to be able to edit or delete the manually logged entry that we see here. So let's go ahead and delete that technician time. So now that record of technician time has disappeared. It has disappeared from all records. Let's look at the labor, parts, and job items. Same thing. These all need to be removed. Now that we have everything removed, let's look at what happens when you remove the service job. It's removed. Now at this stage here, because the deposit has been refunded as well, you can delete this customer order because there is nothing owing at all. So you can go ahead and delete that customer order. Now, one caveat to that is we did see that there was a deposit put on that customer order and then that we deleted it. Now, we did refund the deposit, yes. Now, keep in mind, if you have an accounting integration, that accounting integration still would have sent a customer deposit over to your QuickBooks or your Xero, and then it would have done an equal debit credit to zero it out. Now, if you've erased that customer order in Black Pearl, there's no more records in Black Pearl, but there are records in your accounting integration. Hope this helps.